Hey, once again, it's your boy Day from Triple D Game coming at you with another FS22 map making stream video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents, boys and girls, picking up from the last stream as we do. Um, just got a video made. Um, Edited and uploaded. It is processing now, so we'll hit you guys with that as soon as it is done. It's going to be a good one. Definitely going to be a good one. I'm sure there will be lots of people that will appreciate it. And man, the quality of the stream does not look too good over there on that on that other page, man. It don't look good. Joel, how it is, Joel? Man, check us out, man. We are looking good. Yo, yo, yo. Eric, what's going now? Good, good, good. See, I didn't even paint the forest needles up the side of this. The only thing I did was just left the grass. So I guess we could do this over here the same way. So man, all that extra painting I did too. um, but this actually looks better because it isn't bare where the forest needles would be. It just continues. It just goes from solid grass to patchy. So man, this actually looked good the way I painted it up through there too, but I think we'll get rid of it just so it matches what we have going on over here. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I just noticed that. Like, legit, just now noticed that. But anyway. Well, what do you mean? Like, mixing, like, mix these, like, forest needles and dirt together so when you paint it down, it paints them both down at the same time? Is that what you're talking about? Um, yeah, you can do it. And, um, you can do it if you watch my video how to add over 200 textures. If you watch that video, I kind of explain how you're able to add and mix different textures. So um, like each texture has, some of them don't, but each texture is split up 1, 2, 3, 4 dirt. Okay, so all these little lowercase letters is your separate textures. Up here where they're capitalized, that's all like gravel. You got gravel here, and then down here you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 gravel. Well, this big gravel up here is 1, 2, 3, and 4 all mixed together. If you watch my video on how to add different textures to your map, you'll kind of see how you're able to add like gravel and animal mud together up here in the combined layers. Right. But yeah, you gotta know how. Hey, if it's something you really want to do, it don't matter how long the video is, right? I don't remember how long it is. Only like 20 minutes long, something like that. Yeah, I know you know there's 4 different layers, but in that's what I was just explaining to you. There's 4 different layers, but in that video I show you how to combine them layers up here. That's what I was getting to. Um, yeah, but the way I do it, I kind of explained to you that you can add whatever layers you want together, but all you got to do is just follow what I do in that video, and then even if you're not adding new textures, just the ones from the map you want to add them to, you do it the same way. Yeah. Yeah, I normally don't turn it on until I get a few minutes there into the stream. Um yeah, questions right away though threw me off. Yeah, no, you used to it that quick, how about it? Alright. Now hopefully we don't have to do too much ground movement here. Yeah, I completely forgot that's how I had that. Good thing I went over there and took a peek at that. Yeah, good thing I went and took a peek at that. Yeah, I'd have got started way sooner, but like I said, I was working on that video, so hopefully it's done doing its thing here. If I don't get it posted after today's stream, I'll get it posted first thing tomorrow. I never said what video. I just said I was working on a video. I never said what it was, so. Yeah, it's a how-to video. I'm sure a lot of people will be happy with it. Okay, I think after that one, I'm all out of how-tos for right this moment. We'll get some gameplay or something done. Just so I have an excuse to play the game, right? Man, I can't wait. Yeah, that'll work for me. Appreciate it. There we go. Yeah, this here paints down a lot different than other things paint down. Like, a lot different. I don't know why, but it does. Alright, now, we gotta fix this. Jump over here and fix this one. I don't know why I thought I had it like that, but it is what it is. Alright, Joe. And we gotta change back the grass here. Man, I actually had that looking pretty good going up there too. We gotta get rid of it. I mean, technically we don't have to, but it looks good without it, so we're gonna 86 that. Yeah, right? How long was it? Or did you see? I think it was like 20 minutes or so. Something like that. Now, I don't think we have to go crazy with it, but we gotta sink the ground down a little bit just to get this. Okay, so it looks like the water is actually flowing that way. Yeah, it's not bad. And that's the problem, though. People skip through the video and they're like, well, how do you do this? Well, if you watched the whole video, you would know how to do that without skipping through it. Man. Yeah, I've had that a lot. Like, a lot. Right. Exactly. It took more time to get a hold of me to ask me how to do it than it would have to just actually watch the video without skipping through it. Yeah, if it's something I really want to know how to do, for sure, you gotta watch the whole thing, because you might miss the most important step by skipping through it. Yeah, if it's something you really want to know how to do, it's gotta be worth that time. Even if it's a half hour long, it's gotta be worth it, right? And normally, like, I try, like, my how-to videos, I try to do them as quick as possible, but to actually explain every little step that you need to know, sometimes it actually takes that long. Yeah, this one I just did is like 34 minutes long. And I hate to have a how-to video that long, but it just had to be that long. Just had to be. And like, some people might know some of the stuff that I was explaining, like, already, with, you know, without having to watch that part. But for the people that's new to it, man, it's just stuff that they have to know. Yeah, the volume was a little messed up there towards the end, but you can still hear everything. It just makes it a little bit louder with me talking with both mics, when both mics turned on. It's like, didn't mean to do that. Exactly. Yeah, it's just stuff that the new people have to know. They wouldn't be able to do what I'm showing them in the video if I didn't explain the stuff that I explain. You know what I mean? So you gotta explain it, or it's not gonna work for the new people. And then the new people, you know, you're gonna get bombarded with questions in the comments if you don't sit there and explain it right for the new people. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. See, I don't know if he wanted to use like different textures or the textures that was already in his map. If he wanted to use new textures, then that was. I mean, but if he wanted to use the textures in his map, I guess I probably could have just showed him in the stream, but. We trying to get a map done, right? Right. Alright. Oh, man. Right. Yeah, I'm hoping it does good. I'm hoping it does good. Then if not, then we'll just have to try the next time. It's done good for me before. And the good thing is, I don't think anybody has a video out there yet showing the same thing. And in FS19, when I did that same video in FS19, there was only one video like it out there. There was only one other video, like out of all the videos on YouTube. There was only one other video out there like it. So I think that's what helped me do so good with it the last time. Still ain't nowhere near as good as like bigger channels do on an average video. But I did pretty good. I think it was pretty good for the size of my channel. I did real good on it. Yeah, that's real good. There isn't 9 million videos out there with the same concept of a title. Man, this hill is just big now. Yeah, right. How to do a live streaming. Yeah, man. I'll have to look into that with TubeBuddy and see how good of a, or see how to word the title so I would actually get some views on it. Because I'm sure there's a bunch of videos out there already. But yeah, that's something to check out though, for sure. Yeah, and put my tube buddy to work. Alright. So we'll just run up through here real quick and just make sure the layout of this. Yeah. It's okay. We can fix this here a little bit. Yeah, see, like I pumped this up, because if not, then the water would have just, you know what I mean, it would be like the water would, if it was coming down this way, then it would just keep going that way. So I pumped it up to kick it back this way, and just so it all makes sense. Okay, so there's that. Then we actually finished painting that yesterday, all except for right here. See, now here's the other thing we need to figure out. I was like, should we just do forest ground all around and then just let the dirt meet the forest ground? Or should we separate that processing area with forest needles around it? Which, now that I think about it, probably should put some forest needles around it. Man, it's a lot of trees we're gonna have to throw in this puppy. But we should be able to script them real big here, you know what I mean? Like script one right here, a big square, script another big square right here, then an even bigger square. Well, probably not. That would just be a smaller square here. Considering our processing area is going to be here, so it would be a square, another square over here, another square up here, another one here. So we probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least eight scripts right here, and then at least one script up here, and then we'll place we'll probably run one script right in the middle of this, and then we'll place in between by hand. Then we can place a script right here on the corner, and then just place the rest of those by hand. Yes. KFS, what's going on, brother? Yeah, like I said, there is a way. I think there's a way to do it with this brush. But I don't know how to do it that way. It was like one of these, you know, you could pay down where you wanted your script to be. I'm just not sure how to do it. Yeah, that would be me watching a half-hour video to figure that out. Yeah, Roger, Joel. Alright, so yeah, you've missed a little bit there, KFS. Yeah, we got all of our trees in around the falls. Yeah, man. Looking good, looking great. Got them in up here. Yeah, good luck to you, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. Alright, so now what we get to do is some more painting. Yeah! Alright. Yeah! Man, I love the look of our water, man. I love it. We could have made it, we actually could have made it darker brown, but I like how it is, man. It worked real good. Now I kind of feel like I'm missing something. Alright, let's put a blocker on this. Let's make it just stick to grass. I know, right? Same here, brother. Unfortunately, though, good things take time. You mean good things take time. If I just hammered it out, it would just be a regular old map and might get a few downloads and people will be over it with the quickness and yeah, man. Like I'd actually like to spend more time on it and add more stuff to it, but I've been telling myself just leave it alone and push on. You can always go back to it later and add to it. I can't wait to make it a TP map though, man. I got some tricks up my sleeve. Man, I can't believe I didn't let go of the button. Yeah, I got some tricks up my sleeve for this one. We're getting there though. You're definitely getting there. It's slow. Alright, brother. Again, appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the support. And we'll see you in the next one. Try to get this map done, yeah, so we can log it. I just can't wait to see everybody playing it, man, and in the different ways that everybody's going to play on it. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be an exciting part, man. Watching people play the map that you made, watch them make their videos and stuff on it. It'll be sweet. Yeah. Excuse me. Listen, I was going to go back on this and paint over this, but I might leave that. I might actually just leave that in there. I just wish it wasn't a straight line, but I don't know. I might paint over it just so it isn't a straight line. Who knows?
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Wow. Wow, my chat was not working, ladies and gents. Oh. And that was with it popped out. I just had to refresh the browser. I had to refresh the browser because it was looking bad. I was like, man, that looks really, really bad. So I refreshed it, and then I seen everybody was still talking. I'm like, man, everybody must have left. Yeah, no, I could not see the chat go. You know what? It doesn't show me dislikes. It only shows me likes. So, yeah, that wouldn't help. That wouldn't have helped anyway. I seen that we had 2 likes, and I never seen it move from 2, so. Yeah, that sucks. I was like, man, everybody just disappeared. Man. Well, you'll have that, I guess. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Yeah, right? Yeah, especially when my chat ain't working. I don't think I put the force ground up to that either. Like the actual force ground. Okay, I did. I had dry grass right next to it, and then the forest ground. So. Okay. See, it's still telling me there's only 2. I don't know what's up with the browser today. Alright, so we're gonna have to fix this real quick. Well, not fix it, but finish it, rather. Okay, let's go ahead and knock this out real quick. So... this might actually be pretty easy, considering I got it locked to just grass, so the only paint on grass. So, yeah, this might be pretty easy. I should have did that the other times I did this. Oh, wait, excuse me. Alright, Triple D Gaming's live. I'm gonna go check them out. Yeah, I got pop-ups. I don't know why it proceeds to tell me that I'm live. I mean, obviously I know that. But that's what it does. Yeah, I wonder how, I wonder if FS there, or Eric got his textures figured out. Yeah, I need to move that mute button, because that's what messed up my video too, because that button is used for other things, and whenever I hit it, it mutes me, or it unmutes the mic when I don't want it working. Yeah, because whenever I only use the stand mic for live streaming. Whenever I'm making a video, I use my headphone mic, because my headphone mic is a lot better for videos. It doesn't pick up all the background noise and that. So like if I use that to make videos with, it would be super hard to make a video without there being background noise. So I do not use that for background noise. Or for background noise. I do not use that for videos. I only use my headset mic for videos. Yeah, we ain't seen him back yet. I was like, I wonder if he got it. See, that's weird. I don't like how that ended up right there. So let me take this lock off of grass and see if we could just punch into that, like right here or something. There we go. Just so that wasn't like a straight line coming down through there. It was weird. There we go. Then we got this triangle. Oh, mama, don't do that. Yeah, right? Then let me jump to grass real quick. This is... There we go. That was just a little bulky right there. There we go. Fine. Alright. Man, I am super proud of this map now, let me tell you. Ladies and gents, let me tell you. Crazy, crazy, crazy detailed. This part of the map will be nice and soothing. I just can't wait to get on to other parts, man, and add some more crazy cool stuff, man. See, it's a lot easier doing like a TP map or something like that, because that opens up more doors to add like different stuff, like a lot of different stuff. But when it comes to a logging map, like it's like, yeah, there's only so much you can actually do outside of, you know, having Blender and having the ability to make awesome stuff to go in it. So, and that's the thing too, like, I want to say, yeah, the map's going to be done, blah, 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 but then I want to jump in there and, like, make the buildings for our headquarters. I was wanting to use a certain building, but I would have to ask for permission to use it. So if we got shut down, which we probably would, so I would have to figure out a plan B anyway, so might as well just go ahead and put plan B into effect just right away. Just trying to make this real skinny around it, and then we'll make our cursor smaller and then scale down it or around it. Like so, you know, you know. Then when we put our grass off of it, we'll do it solid up against it so far out, and then we'll start breaking it up. And Then we'll paint our forest ground right up to this dry stuff here we're putting on it. Can you hear me now? You know what I'm saying, man? You catch my drift? Are you catching what I'm throwing? Are you cleaning up what I'm spilling? Man, lost a whole weekend of working on it. I'm wanting to say it's next month. What is next month? I want to say next month I have a week's vacation, so. Hey, this time I won't be working on my truck, hopefully. I mean, I don't have the money to work on it even if I did have to, so. Yeah, we won't be pulling out the engine and the transmission this time, so. We should be able to get some work done this time when I'm on vacation. Man, you know how long I've been waiting to get the forest ground on this side? Like, man, it's actually happening right now. Like, it's really happening. Man, it's happening. Sorry guys, I had a moment of excitement. Forgive me. We'll get back to it now. Somebody help me, please. I could have just waited to do that when I did the middle, but yeah, man, look at that. See how much easier that makes stuff instead of actually having to paint around it. Great. Oops. Oopsie. Man, I just had a moment of excitement. Felt good. Hey, that felt good. Moment of excitement. Man. The part I'm dreading though is having to do all this XML work. Like pulling out the stuff that they have in it and then adding our stuff, and that's the part I'm really dreading having to do. This is the fun part. The same thing I'm doing to not paint on these forest needles. Yeah, see how it skips the forest needles and paints on the outside of it? Same thing. And it's not painting on that dry grass right there. It's painting over it. Just right here. You pick your texture layer, whatever you want to paint, which we're painting forest ground. And then right under it, limit texture 2. And we limited it to the grass, so it'll only paint on grass. No matter what you try to paint on, it just won't do it. Unless it's grass. So that made it to where we was able to just paint right over that water without painting that water. That's why I'm doing the edge first. And well, that's how I'm able to do that edge so fast, actually. But that's why I'm doing the edge first, because if I make our thing big and try to go up that edge, we would jump outside of that those forest needles. So that's why I'm just going around the edge first. But I still don't have to be that delicate with it. I just got to make sure I don't go outside of that. Now right here where there is no grass, I could scribble all I want right there. Just right here, like we got them little spots. That's the only reason I'm doing this up close. Once I get this done, then we can zoom way out and just make our cursor bigger and scribble it all in. Yeah, man, this is gonna go faster than any of the forest ground we've done yet. It's still gonna take time to do, like I said, the sticks and that. But the grass and all that stuff, it's going to go way quicker than any of the other forest ground we've done yet. See, now right here, I'm going to take that limit off. Considering there isn't much room here. And yeah, and then I'm just going to fill that in. And then let's grab our forest needles again and bring those out a little bit further. Like that. And then go back to this. Grass. Yeah, and like I got some pretty cool snow plowing equipment too. Like I want to be able to, I want to get this map done so we can do that. So I made it to where we can it actually snows on the roads, right? So I was actually thinking about taking the snow that actually falls on the map and making it deeper. Not like a whole bunch deeper, but actually make it deeper so when you do plow snow and that, like there's actually more snow on the road that you actually have to get off. not go too crazy with it, so it's a big hound, but I might add a little to it just to make the snow itself a little bit deeper. Because it really does. I mean, it snows, obviously. But I want to have bad winters. Yeah, let's have bad winters with heavy amounts of snow. Yeah, but I got some pretty cool snow plowing equipment too I want to use. I got all kinds of equipment I haven't got to use yet. Like all kinds of equipment I haven't got to use. Excavators and bulldozers, and I got a bunch of different bulldozers already. Excavators. And I'm not even making a map to use that stuff on. That's the crazy part. That's what I do. I have a Elm Creek that is TP'd. Not like crazy, but I do have a few jobs on it, and then I have a Alpine map I made right away. Like right after the game came out, I made it. I really haven't got to play on them either. Like I wanted to add like a lot more jobs to them and stuff. But I started on this and haven't made it back to it. So now here's the part. I gotta figure out what we're doing here. Yeah, I hope this video does good, man. I really do. I really, really do. And even like in 19, I waited like way too long to make it. And I think I waited too long to make it for this game too, but I got it made now. So we'll get it released here either after today's stream and or tomorrow morning, like first thing tomorrow morning as soon as I get home. So all the little extra stuff that I was saying I couldn't do with that new editor tool, so I did figure out how to do it. Yeah, of course, you gotta, first of all, you gotta search the internet for the little things to be able to do it. Each little thing too. I'm like, man, you don't have to do that with the other one I had. That's sad. But anyway, anyway, and of course you got to pay a monthly thing to actually use that stuff. So how you can make like in the video, like make a subscribe button, or like different transitions, so like it looks like a page peeling back when you go from one clip to the next, or any of that stuff. You can't use any of it unless you pay a monthly monthly thing, or you can pay for it annually. And the other editor that I use, you got to pay for that stuff too, but there's a lot of it that you get for free. And it's just like the really cool stuff you got to pay for, but this one here, you pretty much got to pay for every bit of that. And it still won't let me. And the other one I had, like I could, you know, the lower your bit rate is on your video, the worse the quality is going to be. So like if you turn in your video, you know how it looks kind of grainy in that, like if you turn quick, that's because of your bit rate. So if your bit rate is low, it's going to look like that. Same thing with a live stream. If you're able to stream with your bit rate higher, you're going to have the less grainy look when you turn and stuff. Like right now, my bit rate is at 70,000. And if I had it any lower than that, it wouldn't look very good. I kind of actually could probably turn it up now and make the stream look amazing now that I have the faster internet. But with the slower internet, it won't let you turn it up very high. So with the other video editor I had, I could turn the bit rate up, clean up to 90,000, 100,000. It didn't matter. It would let me put it wherever I wanted, and it would export it out. That one there, I can't even put it at 50,000, and it just won't let me export it out like that. It just freezes the export. So then I gotta exit out and start over, and then turn it down to 40, and then it'll finally export for me. But if I export it like real low where it wants me to export it, the video looks so bad, like super bad. So I turned it up as far as it'll let me, and then I try to export it, and then it won't work. So I turn it down a little bit, try to export it, it won't work, and then I just keep doing that until it actually works. So I have the highest bit rate it'll actually give me. So now if it lets me kick it out at 60,000, when the video actually comes out of the editor, it's only at like 9,000, even though it said that I was exporting it at 60,000. So how's it only at 9,000? Now the other video editor, if I set it to 70,000 and export it at 70,000, that video actually comes out at 70,000, like where I set it to be. So I just really want to go back to the other editor I had. Like, this one here is nice. Like, it does let you do a lot of stuff. But if I want to export a video at 60,000, then it should come out or let me export it at 60,000. You can use the time lapse for free. Now as far as like, say you go from desktop mode to game mode, and that's like two separate clips, and instead of it just flashing over to that real quick, like that, see how that just flashed over real quick, instead of having like a fancy transition like where it fades out or does like a rotation or whatever. There's only like a couple of things that it'll let you do for free. Other than that, you gotta pay for it. Now the other one I had, it lets you do a whole bunch of transitions for free. like a whole bunch of them. It would let you add emojis and stuff to on the screen of your video clip. It would let you do all kinds of stuff for free. This one here, it won't let you do none of that for free. None of it. It'll let you edit the video, and that is it. Pretty much. Let you add music. It'll let you time lapse. It'll let you do slow-mo and stuff like that. But any extras, you have to pay for it. And like, I wouldn't mind paying for it if it would just let me export the video the way that I want to export my video. If I want my video to be at 60,000, then let me export it at 60,000. Now it'll let you do it, but it won't actually do it, because you can have it use just a processor on your PC to export it, but you'll be sitting there for days or hours or days waiting for it to come to export out. Or you can use your graphics card with it, and it'll start to export it, and then it just crash. Like the graphics card quits working, and then you just watch because it'll tell you how long it'll be until it's exported. And it'll go from like 50 minutes, and as soon as that graphics card quits, it just starts counting the hours. It'll go clean up to 50 some hours if you let it go. You just gotta stop it and start again and try it again. I really don't get it, but maybe it'll work better if you pay for it. I don't know, but I'm not going to spend my money on it. And it just worked exactly the same that it's working now. It's like $240 a year. Yeah. $240 a year. Oh, $240 a year. Or you could do a monthly thing that's like $30 a month. And yeah, unfortunately, right now I ain't got the money for either. Now the other one that I use, it has a watermark on it unless you pay for it, and that's like 30 some bucks for a whole year. And then if you want like even more transitions and like the emojis and stuff that you can put on the screen, which isn't all emojis, there's all kinds of stuff you could do, like smoke, like flames, and like you could really edit some stuff with that. But the extras there, it's $20 more, or $20 a month to be able to have all those little extras. Yeah, but for basic video, now you can add your music to it and all that stuff. It works great. Time lapse, all that stuff. It does work. But like I said, any of them extras, you have to pay for it. So if you just need it to throw some clips together, it's perfect. And, until you go to export your video. Like, it'll let you export a video with no problem if you have it in crappy quality, but I don't like I record my videos in a high quality, so that way I can actually edit them and get them exported in a high quality. And if the video editor's not going to let me do that, then what's the point? Like, especially if I'm making a how-to video, I can't stand when people are trying to show you the text and stuff on the screen and you just can't see it because the video quality is so poor. I want it to be 2K with 60,000 bits or 80,000 if the editor will let me do it. So that way, when you're looking at it on your phone, you can actually read the text that's on my computer screen. When I'm doing a how-to video, I want you to hear it, I want you to be able to see it, and I don't want you to have to watch it 90,000 times just to try to figure out what's going on, which would be great. If you did watch it 90,000 times, it would help me, but I don't want you to have to watch it 90,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for all that, like if it's not gonna let me put it out in a high quality or use all them extra little bits, I might as well use the video editor that's built into Windows 10. Because that's what I used to use when I started my YouTube channel. I used the editor that was built into Windows 10. So if the editor's not gonna let me do all that, why wouldn't I just go back to using the one that is built into your PC? You know what I'm saying? Because it lets me do everything I need to do. Time lapse, all that good stuff. It just doesn't let you put it out in a high quality. Like 2K or 4K. It just won't let you do it. So if the other one's not going to let me do it, then I might as well just go back to using what's free and already on my PC. Oops. Oops. Have you ever used the one that's built into your PC, Joel? That's built into Windows 10. Have you ever used that editor? And it keeps pulling that apart. Where it's real skinny. Keeps pulling it apart on me. I'll have to let you know on that, Joel. I haven't used it in a while. Oh, it's called Movie Maker. Movie Maker. I believe that's what it is. I haven't used it in a while. Let's see. It's movie something. Movie and TV app, I think. No, right here. No, yeah. No. Right here, video editor app. This right here. You can edit your videos with this for free, but it only lets you put your videos out at 1080p. It's an app that's built into Windows 10. If you don't have it, you can get it from the Microsoft Store right off your PC for free. But it should just be built into, well, it all depends on where you got your PC and that, but it should be just built into your PC, your Windows. But yeah, like I said, if not, it's on the Microsoft Store there. You can get from Windows, and it's free. And it does a great job. Like, it shoots out the videos rather quick. I mean, it does a great job. You can write text on it, and that's what I like about it too. Like, you can write text on the screen like super easily. So if you forgot to say something in a how-to video or something, at that point where you were supposed to say it, you can have it pop up on the screen. Like, I mean, it's nice. It's oh, and it has music. It has its own music. So, like, you know how YouTube Studio or YouTube has its music library. It has built-in music too, so you can use all the music in that in your videos, copyright free. And it's different than the music that's in YouTube. So you got that. I mean, it's a nice editor for being free. It really is. It just won't let you put out like 4K videos or turn the bit rate up on it. And if you go back to my earlier videos, like when I first started my channel, that is the editor that I used on those videos. So you can see, I mean, it does put out a decent video, but I wanted higher quality videos. So I stopped using it, and I started searching around for something that I could get for free or cheap that would let me put out higher quality videos. And do more editing. Like special effects stuff. I also use something else that is built into the PC for thumbnails. And it lets you take a 3D object, just like objects in here are 3D. It lets you take 3D objects and put it on your picture, on your thumbnail picture, and you can turn it around, flip it upside down, backwards, push it into the picture, pull it out of the picture, so that way you can have like one thing sitting up front and then have something pushed back behind it. And I use that from time to time for my thumbnails too. It's pretty awesome. But man, if you got Photoshop, man, you can make some slick thumbnails with Photoshop if you had Photoshop. Man, I can't afford it though. But yeah, if you had Photoshop and you know how to use it, man, you can make some slick thumbnails now. Oh, did I accidentally paint over that? Wee little spot right there. Alright. I'm just going to paint it over it and then we'll put our dirt for whatchamacallit in there. I was going to leave it open for our dirt, but we can always just put it over top of this. Ooh, mama, don't do that. Yeah, I'm just debating on actually leaving all that dry grass there. Which it'll be fine if I do. 'Cause I have left it in other places, but it's kind of a lot. Watch, this is the cool part, painting over this. Of course I went outside the lines there. Oh, wait. Alright. That is awesome being able to do something that quick. We just did a massive area with the quickness. With the quickness. Alright, so now yeah. See, now you don't have to try to make a video in one single go. If you actually have to stop the video for some reason, then you could stop it and then just restart from right where you're at, and then you could throw it into the video editor and piece them together and then throw it into YouTube. some video editors actually let you export right out of the editor and it automatically uploads it to YouTube for you. All you have to do is hit the export, set it up to do it, and then you just set it up to export to your YouTube. So whenever you're done editing, boom, you just hit the button and it sends it right to YouTube. So you don't even have to worry about uploading to YouTube. It does it for you. I think you need to get into the editing. Yeah, get into some editing. Even if you just play around with the video, just record a couple little clips, and then throw it into the editor and just play around with it, Joel, just to get familiar with that editor and see all the different stuff you could actually do with your videos, and you'll be hooked. Trust me. You're like, man, I could be doing all this nice stuff with my videos. Even them free ones, just being able to add a little, because you can adjust like how loud music is and stuff. You can throw some music in there, even when you're talking, and just turn it down real soft to where you can just faintly hear that music playing as you're talking and doing your thing. It's nice. I've done a few videos like that where I was talking, I just had music faintly playing in the background. How did this happen? Forest ground right there. Yeah, but if you're doing time lapse, you definitely want music playing, so it isn't just a bunch of quietness while you're time lapse. But yeah, I mean, if you got two editors on there, you should most definitely be able to time lapse with it. Matter of fact, I have a video that shows you how to edit a video on my channel. And that video editor I just showed you, I edited one of my videos, so and recorded it, me editing it, and then talking to you like what I was doing and how to actually edit a video in that video editor. And then you can go watch the video that I edited in the editor video. Yeah, I did that a long time ago. I edited one of my videos in there and then recorded it to show how to edit a video with the free video editor built into your PC. I actually forgot about that video. But yeah, you should be able to, and I show you how to time lapse with it too. So if you have two editors on there, you should most definitely be able to time lapse with them. Man, we gotta touch up the grass here now too. Alright, but next step. Yeah, especially if you actually have the editor that I just showed you, then yeah, I show you how to time lapse with it and everything. Alright, so now we gotta go back to our forest needles. I'm trying to debate how I should do this, because I was going to paint our forest needles down first, so that way whenever we paint our grass down, I don't have to worry about deleting it off of the forest needles. But then that'll act, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta make sure I do this right though, because when I paint down the forest needles, if I lock it to go to forest ground number 1, then I cannot paint grass down on forest ground number 1. I would have to make sure it was on 2 or 3 or whatever. But whatever I do, I don't want to do it on 4, because 4 is the actual like dirt part of the forest ground, and I don't want to cover that part up. So I just gotta watch what we're doing here. Yeah, see, and it's actually this part of the dirt that is in the forest ground right there. It just has leaves on it. Some taters. Tater. Alright, so we'll lock this to forest ground number 1. So that means we will not be able to paint our grass on forest ground number 1. We'll have to do it on one of the other ones. And hopefully it actually comes out looking decent. I know it's going to paint too much down, because that's just what it does. Let's see. See, I don't know if we should do our grass on number 1 or our needles on number 1. Either way, it's going to paint down way too much grass, and we'll have to somehow delete some of it somehow. No. See, I can't remember what I did. Forest ground 1, 2, 3, or 4, or what on the last one. See, I'd much rather doing it by hand, but man, we would be here forever and a day doing this by hand. I think I did the same thing over here. Was it here? Can't remember. It was like right here. You can see it. I just can't remember which one I used. Whether it was one, foreground one, or what. I kind of want to just completely finish this part so I know how it's going to turn out instead of completely doing this and then having to change it to another one. I'd much rather do this by hand. It comes out so much better, but you're here forever. You'll be here forever doing it though. I already got folks getting impatient. Yeah, such as myself.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Oh, it's right here I did it too. Next to the falls there. I just can't remember which forest ground I went off of. Alright, June. Look at that. We got 8 days worth of needles painted down in like 2 minutes. I still much rather do it by hand because it looks so much better. Like it doesn't look better from back here, but up close to the ground, like walking through the forest, it looks so much better doing it by hand. But we don't have 8 days. I got impatient people like myself that just wants it done. Frozen pizza? Yeah, man. Pizza. I wasn't supposed to paint that next to that. Hang on. I'm going to undo it because I don't want that close to that. Forgot about that. It's more like that. I don't know if I want to save yet. Because I don't know if I want these on Force Ground 1 or if I want them on a different one. And I won't know yet until I try to paint some grass down. I should have just did that first spot over there. Just a little spot of it just to see how it's going to turn. I know it's going to paint down too much grass anyway I do it, but yeah, that's the game plan. I was going to do it before the stream, but I was like, might as well do it after the stream after we get everything done today. I legit had everything highlighted so I could send it to a compressed zip folder, but I just didn't do it. I wanted to wait until after we got today's work done. Was no point in making a backup and then just having to make another backup right after it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Man, we got a lot of grass to paint down now. Ooh, we got a lot of grass. Right. Alright, so that would be our next step is grass. So and normally what I do before I do our grass inside, I always go like around the outside and get all that outside grass done first. Get all the outside grass done first and then do our grass in here. Man, do we have a lot of grass to do, okay? Like a lot of grass. Man, we still gotta finish the grass down the edge of this road here too. Down the middle. Grass down the middle and on this side. We're all taken care of over there. It's just on this side here. Grass on both sides in the middle of this road. Then we gotta go around the edge here and touch this grass up all the way around there. Then of course all of our grass here, both sides of the road, our grass up here, then our grass down each one of these, down this side, across the bottom here. Oh man, all this grass down here, and then across the bottom. Then we can do our grass inside. But before I do that, I want to do a test spot here and see how our grass is going to turn out. Yeah. What gold nugget are you talking about? Yeah, you can convert anything from 17. Okay, decorative foliage. long grass first, and then lock that to. We can't lock it to forest ground number 1 because forest ground number 1 is gone now because we painted the needles over top of it. Okay. See, there is no forest ground number 1 now. So we would have to go 2, 3, or 4. And we're not doing it on 4 because I don't want to lose my dirt. See, it just puts way. We gotta put 2 different types of grass in here, and that just puts way too much grass, like way too much. Oh. If you can make it into a mod or get a hold of the i3D, you should be able to, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, it just puts way too much grass in there. So, I mean, we could do it like this. Without a doubt, we could do it like this. But then we're gonna have to delete some of it out. Even if we just sit here and scribble it out, you know what I mean? Because it's just way too much like that. I hate having to scribble. Like, it looks so much better doing all this by hand. But as you know, doing it by hand takes forever. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Neener. Man, what can we do with this water right here? Like, the edges of this water from here up is just too plain. It's too plain. Too boring. No, I don't have no disk drive. If I can't download it, I can't have it. I don't have a disk drive. When I bought my PC, it just didn't have a disk drive. I could have got one with a disk drive, but it was more. Yeah, it was more. I didn't have the money I even spent on the PC to begin with, let alone the little extra for a disk drive. Yeah, it'd be nice to have them, but you really don't even need them these days. The only thing I do miss about the disk drive is being able to like make a CD to throw in the car. So you have music to listen to in the car or whatever, but I got my laptop for that. I don't know, we're gonna have to spice this up somehow. But anyway, we'll worry about that later. Right? And I'm kind of like to add long grass here too on this edge, but I'm just going to go ahead and put this stuff in it. Now this meadow grass, it does have long grass in it. It's very little. You can see it right here in front of us. The taller stuff, the brown looking stuff right here. There is long grass in it, but there's not much. I like the look of the long grass myself. Alright, hang tight, guys. I appreciate them likes, guys. Sorry about that. I had to go get the door. Yeah, so man, it's already 5 o'clock. I guess we did get a good bit done today though, but maybe we'll go for another 20 minutes here. I probably should stop now, but let's go for another 20 minutes. See what we can get done here in 20. Man, it is so nice being able to lock it to a certain texture so it doesn't paint on anything else but that texture. That is nice. Okay, now we're gonna go back on that, and especially because of this right here is so wide, I'm gonna throw a little bit of tall grass or something in there. Oops, sorry, don't repeat myself. No. You mean about how long I'm gonna stream? I said we'll go for another 20 minutes if that's what you're talking about. And then I was saying I like the fact that you can actually lock what to texture and not have to worry about staying on your line or whatever. Yeah, it should be done now, but I didn't realize it was that late already. Time flies when you're actually getting something done. How about it? I'm sure they're probably gonna have a safety meeting sometime this week too, so then there'll be one day I mean, I'll try to squeeze it in anyhow, but there'll be one day I probably won't really get anything done because I'll have to be at the safety meeting. $90. We got 77 here because it's cloudy and rainy. Cloudy and rainy. Rainy and cloudy. Still on desktop mode. Yeah, man. Yeah, working night turn, I still put my hoodie on. I still put my hoodie on when I leave for work. That won't be lasting too much longer though, I'm sure. Yeah, it's got you. Now, this is meadow grass over here. But when I fill this in, I think I'm going to use... not the meadow grass. the little short... the short dense mixed to fill that in. Just so it's like weedy on the edge. Or the small dense mix, whatever you want to call it. Just right down that edge. See, that's what I liked about FS19, man. The deco foliage, you could make silage with it. Unless it was just on maps that I was working on, but I can make silage with the deco foliage that I painted in. I don't know. Trying to leave that on so I didn't paint out into the road, but I'm gonna have to take it off because there's dry mixed grass and regular grass right here on the edge, so it won't let me really lock it to one or the other. I'm gonna actually get over top of all this long grass that I put in here. Yeah, I gotta set up a bot too, man, for the chat there. Yeah, so at least this edge and all of that back there, you could mow it if you want to. See, I could paint all this on a map in FS19, and every bit of it you could turn into silage. It just don't work like that here. So, again, like, I've been tinkering with it here and there, trying to figure out how I can make it where you could actually turn all this to silage, but I have not yet cracked that code yet. And sooner or later, I will figure it out. I won't let it go until I do. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was my thing too, though. So whenever I made a map and I painted grass down, I mean, I would go and just mow the grass that I painted down just on the map without, you know, having to plant grass and that. So I know it worked. I know it worked. But I don't know how to get it to work here. I won't let it rest until I do figure it out. because I want to be able to paint down the grass that I want to, and then still be able to mow map grass. You know what I'm saying? And use it. So yeah, I gotta figure it out. Got to. What do you think? Should I add some of this down the edge of the road there? Or are we doing too much now? I don't know. I like that along waterways and stuff. Like, I think it looks good. I was at work filling up the water truck so I can spray water on the roads, and I looked down through the grass that ran along our pond, and I swear it had weeds in it that looked exactly like this, like exactly like it. That's it. Everywhere I look in real life, it just reminds me of the game, man. I'm like, man, I need to make my map look like that. Yeah, I think it looks good too. Yeah, man. It's one of the weeds, or one of the flower weed things, whatever you want to call them, that I actually do like. I like that, and I kind of like this one, but I like this one better. Boom. Listen, I showed somebody the one picture I had of this bridge. I can't remember how the angle was of it or whatever, but I showed them a picture of it on my phone. Listen, they thought it was a real picture. I said, yeah, I did good then. It's like, no, I said, that's my game. Man. See, the erosion thing, it isn't the one too much. So he just changes it back and forth. Like, it puts it one way, but if you go over it, then it puts it back. It's weird. Alright, so back that up, but then you can come down here and adjust that erosion to get it to do more stuff here. I believe this is what that's worth. We'll find out here in a minute. Oh yeah, minimum slope 45. Integration. Blend them out. Let's see what we can do here. Ain't doing nothing. let's not mess with that one then. Alright, that was at 50. This was at 45, I think. And I don't remember what this was at. I really don't. And I just forget what that was even at. Alright, we'll say it was at 11. Or, alright. That's it. 1. Oh yeah, it's really changing it now. 0.9. Yeah, we could definitely add some of that brown stuff along this edge because the water's right there. It would look good over here for sure. Alright, Joel. Yeah, I'm gonna run this down this edge here and I'm gonna be done myself. My daughter wants me to take her to the store so she could spend her money, but Daddy's car is not gonna make it there. I'm afraid to drive it to work, let alone take her to the store. I want to take her to the store, but I don't trust my car, man, right now. I got belts showing and it's not good. Excuse me. Like I kind of gotta drag it out just so it doesn't look like it's only in where it's jumping in. Have to drag it out here and there just so it doesn't look bad. And I should take the time and come back through here with some tall grass just to mix in this to try to break it up a little bit, like all this tall grass. Oh, I was like, why ain't I painting it there? It's locked to the grass. There we go. Yeah. Trying not to delete bushes in the process, but I don't like when it does that. We got it filled in a little bit more than it was, but alright, so let me oh, come on, man. I meant to grab long grass, not. Try to dab a little bit of this in there. Yeah, once I hit that edge, this corner up here, guys, that'll be it for today. That should have been it for today a while ago. We didn't get to bed. Ah, no. Since we don't have to worry about blending it with the stuff back behind it, I can knock this edge out real quick too. Alright, that was pretty easy. I like easy. Yeah, so that's the game plan. We gotta finish. We gotta finish painting all of our grass around the edge of this forest ground. Okay, including this, all this around here, around the road, all around it, and then we will jump to painting the grass inside of our forest ground. Then we'll get the sticks, twigs, and all that good stuff, and then we'll start putting our trees in, and we'll finally be done with this area. So that'll be awesome. Give me one last look at our falls. Ooh wee. Excuse me. Yeah, man, it's great. It's great. Sweet. Alright, but yeah, I gotta get to bed, ladies and gents. That's what we got. That's where we're headed. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, where the map is headed, hit that subscribe button, mash them notification bells, and I'm out. Deuces.